Public speaking and presenting, standing up and sharing your ideas with a group of people. It's a skill you need in business and in life. But speaking in a group is one of our greatest fears. We see that in studies around the world. Fear is an instinct essential for our survival. In our evolution, the people who feared the right things survived and passed on their genes. Fear is what saved our ancestors when they ran into this guy. That's right, the saber-toothed tiger. Now, our ancestors had three options. They could freeze, don't move, and hope the tiger goes away. Or flight, run, and hope you get away. Or fight, grab a stick, grab a rock, and go to work. Now, in public speaking, freezing and running don't work. So if you have something important to say, if you want to share your message with the world, then the only choice is fight. You have to turn your stage fright into stage fight. This training helps you do that. It's divided into two parts. Part one is mental training. Let your mission make you strong. Then reprogram your mind to overcome your fear. And part two, practical presentation techniques that you can use to win your fight. So, are you ready? Well, let's let the fight begin. Fear and anxiety. That's how many people react to public speaking. And that fear stays in the back of their minds, haunting them, reinforcing negative thoughts. Now, it's easy to focus on the fear, but that has to stop. Imagine a boxer dwelling on the fear of losing. No way. That boxer puts energy into training and winning. And to overcome fear, you can do the same. So here are two exercises to help you do that. Exercise 1. Let your mission make you strong. When you present, you are almost always trying to persuade people. You are trying to change their minds and influence how they act. You are on a mission, whether you are selling a product or saving the world. So, how will your product improve the lives of your audience? How will your cause make their world a better place? The answer to these questions can give you positive energy and strength to win your battle with stage fright. So, here's your assignment. Get a pen and paper or open your computer and write down the answer to these questions. What is your mission? How are you making the world a better place? Do you have a technology that helps us do things in a more efficient or sustainable way? And how are you making things better for people? Do you have advice or ideas that can help people feel stronger? You don't need long answers. You just need clear answers. So pause this video now and write down your answers. When you've got them, click play. Welcome back. Is your mission clear? If not, no worries. You can return to it later, maybe discuss it with friends. If it is clear, that's great. We will put that positive energy to work in a moment. But first, let me tell you a personal story. In 2017, I gave the presentation of my life, a TED Talk called TED Tools for Life. My idea was that people could use public speaking techniques to communicate better in everyday life. But for this presentation, I really put my reputation on the line. Think about it. I earn my living in communications. I'm a TEDx speaker coach, and I'm about to step out on stage in front of 700 people and give a presentation that tells people how to use presentation techniques. If this goes wrong, I look totally ridiculous. So, let me tell you, this was very scary. I was waking up in a panic every night. But here's how I trained for that fight. I reprogrammed my mind. What was my mission? I was doing something good. I was offering people communication tools to help them, to make their lives better. So I focused on that positive energy, and I developed 2 affirmations to express my mission. I will share them with you here. Number 1, I love to help people do good. And number 2, I will take the stage, in the zone, ready for fun. Now, every time fear entered my mind, I said these to myself, structurally, for weeks, hundreds of times every day. In bed, in bath, on the bicycle, wherever, they were in my mind. And it helped. On the day of truth, I took the stage, in the zone, ready to have fun. I overcame stage fright, driven by my mission to give people tools to help them. Now, by the way, I did not invent this. There is a lot of scientific research about reprogramming your mind. Just Google it. So lots of other people get the credit for this, but I had to do the hard work. I battled stage fright and won, and you can too. So here's your assignment. You just wrote down your mission. Now, after this video, write down a short affirmation or two to capture your positive energy. For instance, I want to share my new project. It will help my colleagues. Or, I want to present at the community meeting. It will make our children safer. Once you have this positive statement, invest in reprogramming your thoughts. And I'm going to give you 3 steps to do that. Step 1. Anytime fear of public speaking or negative thoughts enter your mind, replace them with your affirmation. Don't let them dwell in your head. Drive them away. Step 2. Develop a routine where you structurally reprogram your mind. When you wake up in the morning, say your affirmation to yourself 10 times. Do you love a cup of tea at 10 o'clock? Say it 10 times before tea. Do you walk the dog each afternoon? Say it 10 times to the dog. When you step under the shower, 10 times. When you put your head on your pillow, 10 times. Build positive thoughts into your life. And step 3, dedicate 5 to 10 minutes each day to reprogramming. Combine it with meditation or deep breathing exercises. Find a quiet place. Sit up straight or lie on your back. Breathe deep into your stomach and concentrate on your breathing. Relax your shoulders. When you breathe in, say your positive affirmations. When you breathe out, think your positive affirmations. Doing this every day takes discipline and dedication. But that's what you need to win, just like the boxer. Let your mission make you strong. Reprogram your mind. Go from stage fright to stage fight. You can do this. From stage fright to stage fight. Tackle your fear of public speaking. In the first chapter, we worked on mental training, on how to let your mission make you strong, and how to reprogram your mind to win. In this second chapter, I will share 3 practical presentation techniques that you can use to help make you stronger on stage. Now, for me and for many people, the most difficult part of a presentation is the start. It's when you walk on stage, into that new environment, into the spotlight, and the audience is waiting for your first words. Once you get through that, you settle down and things get easier. Some people call this getting into the flow. Some call it getting into the zone. Whatever you call it, the challenge is surviving those first minutes until you settle down. So here are 3 techniques to help you do that. These are: 1, start with the big audience benefit. 2, let your pictures tell the story. And 3, let the audience do the work. Let's look at each one. Here is number 1. Open your presentation with the biggest audience benefits. What are the 1 or 2 things that will really make people happy? How will your product or your project make their lives easier or better? If you are dedicated to your mission, then you must be genuinely enthusiastic about these benefits. These messages will give you the most positive energy, so present them with enthusiasm. The audience senses your concern for them. People feel that. You connect with people and generate more positive energy. It's a virtuous circle. When you are focusing on enthusiasm and positive energy, you don't have time for fear, and you will find yourself in the zone. Now here's my second favorite technique for winning the stage fight. Let your pictures tell your story. In those opening moments of your presentation, Visuals can be your great friend. Open by showing some. Are you presenting to your department? Show some pictures of your team at work. Are you presenting your project or your product? Show pictures of people using the product or people working in the project. Point out interesting or particular or funny things. Get people laughing. If you don't have these photos, then make them. Make them as part of your preparation. At a certain point, you have to take over and do all the work. But especially in those opening minutes, you and the visuals can be a strong team. They are a tool to help you find the zone. And finally, technique number 3 for winning the stage fight. Let your audience do the work. You are on stage. Your goal is to connect with the audience and share something. But they don't have to be a passive party. In fact, the best way to learn and retain something is to be actively involved. So put your audience to work. Here are a few techniques to do that. Give them a quiz. Put some questions on screen. Ask for a show of hands. Give them an assignment. Ask them a question. Ask them to formulate an answer in their heads. Let them close their eyes and visualize something. Let them discuss something with their neighbor. While they are discussing, you are getting into the zone. Here's another idea. Use an online learning or interaction tool like Kahoot. Let them participate in an audience analysis poll. Audiences love questions and exercises about themselves. Or take interaction and engagement to a new level. Get the audience, get them up, get them out of their seats, get them moving. Give them an energizer. Give them a physical activity. Let them interact with each other. Now, some people say, you don't find the zone finds you. And that may be true. But techniques like these help the zone find you. Now, one final note here. Whatever technique you use, make sure it connects to the messages in your presentation. Do a quiz about your market. Discuss a trend in your industry. Then use it in your battle to go from stage fright to stage fight. I hope you have enjoyed this online training, and I hope the material helps you make it happen on stage. So, good luck in defining your mission. And if you don't have it totally clear yet, no problem. Keep working on it, but let it be a source of strength. And reprogram your mind. Use your affirmation to battle fear and doubt. And have fun. Have fun with the practical presentation techniques to get in the zone. Now, do you want to know more about going from stage fright to stage fight? Well, you can contact me at howard@noblabla.nl, or you can check out the trainings on our website. But in the end, it's all up to you. Just like that boxer, you win this fight, you win your fight by training hard. So there's nothing else to say but go for it.